Hi there, signs of Cancer. This is Kim here to do a reading for your next 48 hours. Thanks so much for joining me. Let's ask that your spirit team and your angels join us too, so the messages we get are for your highest good. Let's get into this reading. And I do have private readings available if you're interested. That's in the description box below. Journey of the Sacred Bee. This is what we're using. Give me some good messages for the sign of Cancer. Queen of Swords. It's a very decisive energy. Maybe already, like maybe you're feeling very decided or set. It's this way or this way, and that's how you're thinking, maybe. Nice. Two for the outcome. That's what Sagittarius had to deal with as far as their issue was the disappointment card. And this is disappointment in somebody from the past with the Knight of Wands in the reverse. It's disappointing that something's just not moving forward. We'll find out more. Let's see. The Star is the past energy, so this is good. This is like, you know, wish upon a star here. But the Page of Cups is in the reverse as the issue. So there's something that just doesn't feel very hopeful, or, you know, if you were to talk about it, you would say, I'm not too hopeful about this situation, possibly. But you got the King of Wands. The King of Wands is a really inspirational character. Okay, so something is being built, even from a not so hopeful situation. With the Ace of Cups as the challenge in reverse, it feels like this is something that you have been through before, or you've done before, or it's regarding something from the past. Another Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles in reverse here as the heart of the matter, and then Page of Pentacles reverse. Again, somebody has to learn a lesson, or their lesson. Once they learn their lesson, I think that challenge is kind of done, and then you get another, maybe another lesson or whatever. So at the heart of the matter, what didn't pay off, or something that didn't pay off. So having to think of unique ways to do things, that's kind of like, well, that's what ends up happening, right? Things have to be made fair. It's a matter of like who's not getting what they should, you know, and maybe even creating that minimum here where, you know, somebody should be getting at least something. I don't know. It might have to do with what's going around, or people being open to more compromise. Because there's huge change that comes in with the Tower. It's sudden, it's abrupt, but it lightens the load. Whatever you're having to carry, you don't have to carry as much here with the Ten of Wands in the reverse, because of maybe some kind of Tower issue. So give us more information on the Tower issue. The Tower issue. Oh. The Queen of Swords in the reverse. Does it hinge on a decision? That's strange. Well, because the Queen of Swords in the reverse is, well, it's almost like saying whatever isn't your truth might come crashing down here in this. Like, unless you're very decisive about whatever it is. No longer taking on everybody else's responsibilities. You have to take care of you, is the message with that Queen of Cups in the reverse. There's a whole lot of taking care of everybody else around you but you. And that can lead to some kind of burnout issues. And it can also lead to health issues. So And it's kind of interesting that that's like starting up here, going through this Nine of Cups reverse in the Tower. The Nine of Cups reverse can indicate, and it might be a hope or fear, but it might be that somebody spends their money on something that's not good for them, but it is everything that you want. If that makes sense. There's another 10 of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, okay, so big announcements, second chances perhaps, with judgment energy, big announcements, enlightenment, about, maybe it's enlightenment to what's working and what's not working, or what you can carry and what you can't carry, because it feels like you're carrying for somebody else, and it's like this is not reciprocal here. At the heart of the matter, something needs to be more reciprocal. I feel like it's a person from your past. You're just absolutely disappointed in that person because of the Five of Cups and the Knight of Wands in reverse, and it's either because of a mistake or because of no movement in whatever this is, whatever this happens to be about. It could actually be a judgment being made too. I mean, you could look at that card like that. So, okay, tell me, maybe feeling like somebody needs to do more or put in more effort. Maybe you're feeling like somebody's not doing their best. Maybe that's what that's coming from. Tell me about the Queen, or you could be being too hard on yourself to do the best. There's this song called The Best by AWOL Nation, and oh my God, it's so good. And it just puts things into perspective of always having to kind of compete and be the best here. I think you need to focus here on the options that start with you and your health and your wellness first. With the Seven of Cups, this could be indicating like a spell of 7 cups. Say if you were taking something that made you viewing your options harder, or if something was very emotional, and it might be like you might be being guided by emotion rather than logic with that Seven of Cups. It's an interesting energy. All right, so tell me more about the Nine of Cups in the reverse. Tell me more about that. Maybe finding more focus too with this Queen of Swords character. Maybe finding focus. You have to aim the arrow to know where it's going. So something about that. The Nine of Wands here is clarifying that Nine of Cups. Wow. 9-9. 2 nines. I feel like something from the past is being ready to let go. Nothing is truly wasted. Of course, lessons are always learned. Even though there's still an issue here with somebody either getting paid back or, you know what I mean, getting theirs. Okay, tell me about the Knight of Wands character. Tell me about that person. The Six of Cups. Well, it's a soul mate kind of energy. It's a connection that was supposed to be there. It's still an important connection. Tell me more about the Five of Cups. I don't know if I want to know this, but tell me more about the Five of Cups. The King of Swords. Okay, because there is, in the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords, first of all, they're friends. They're friends. And the issue is, there's a certain way to do something. You have to do something a certain way. And maybe it's about that. Maybe it's about, you know, just staying disciplined to have enough focus or good focus. Maybe in what you're doing. Maybe it is about calling in an expert here. King of Swords might be somebody that helps you decipher things like that. Like a lawyer, perhaps. This one is wanting to come out. And there's a milestone met. The Four of the Four of Wands. So milestones met, maybe commitments, maybe a marriage ceremony, something like that, something really good. Or just hitting those milestones. Maybe waiting, like I said, still for some kind of money or financial gain. So tell us more about the Tower, since we know that something is kind of undecided. Justice, okay. Having to do with finding the truth and the clarity of how to bring about balance with the Justice. Bringing about balance in your life. Yeah, the truth, the clarity, the Ace of Swords to win the battle, right? That's what that is. Let's get some cards now from Spirit as far as advice on how to deal with whatever this is with the Tower energy, change, or the Six of Pentacles, something needing to be made even. Tell me about that. Tell me about advice for this, for Cancer. Working together in cooperation. Whoa. Yeah, and getting out of your own way, because there's no real restrictions here with that. There's no need to feel guilty, and there's no need to like feel like you have to limit yourself or restrict yourself. Doing more research, but having people get along and cooperate together for the greater good goal. That is important. So cooperation. What else? The Queen of Cups. Okay, and then the truth and clarity as to how you've got to start treating yourself. Self-love. Care, compassion, being there to listen to others too. That's part of the cooperation. Listening and receiving others well, so that you can ultimately receive love too for yourself from others. So knowing how to help yourself, diet, exercise, things like that. Well, and the Hierophant in a reverse, making me feel like something's going to be done just a little bit different way. Maybe non-traditional. Maybe something non-traditional. And also this might be indicating like changes in legalities or signing contracts or something like that. Oh, the Emperor in reverse. Could be a power struggle for the truth. Dun, dun, dun. It could be. It could be the Emperor is in reverse. I don't know if you're having a power struggle with someone, or if this is just like the internal struggle that goes on, you know, regarding procedure, or how things are supposed to be, or how things are done. Power struggle. Well, you are the author here of your authority, so there you go. Ace of Cups. And there is a love begins thing, little untraditional, but love begins. Something begins. Ace of Cups. And pay attention to your vision and visualize more about where you want to see yourself. Like setting major, don't call them goals, call them your visions for 5 years from now, 10 years from now. Something like that. King of Swords, Queen of Swords, look at that. That's divine friend, couple. That is to me. That's what that means with the Queen and King of Swords. So you've got that working together. That's really great. Just needing to find some kind of strategy. Yeah, to work through that Seven of Cups. Because like I said, the spell of Seven Cups for us, muddled or unclear thinking. Could be due to what somebody was taking or ingesting at the time. Nest, an emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. Dagger, fears, worries, or tense situations. We will get clarification. Don't worry on that. I'm not going to just leave it like that. Broken ring, parting of the ways, romance or business. Grasshopper, situations in the balance that require careful handling. Maybe this justice issue. Pig, beware of greed. And then here, hey, you got 4-leaf clover. So that's good. So that's good. Tell me about this dagger energy for Cancer. Tell me about dagger energy for Cancer. Oh, no more waiting around. You've had some kind of perspective shift already. Look, another Queen of Swords. It's time to be really decisive. And look, love begins. Loving, new, emotional journey to go on here. Tell me about broken ring. Okay. And that might be what's been worked out, like with the Justice energy too. Tell me about broken ring. Temperance in the reverse. Some people just can't get along, or the chemistry is just not there to get along well. Yeah. But you're being recognized by others and being praised or lifted up. Recognition. Some kind of like recognition for what you do. And all that you do by yourself. So being recognized for all the things that you do kind of like for yourself here too. Or by yourself. Juggling a lot, especially if things aren't balanced with the ups and downs. It's like you're still working a whole lot and working on self-focused change. So what I have is Intuitive Life Coaching Oracle. For the Oracle part, I'm not going to clean all these up. I know it looks kind of messy, but it would take forever to clean that up on film. 14, Obsession. It's time to get out of your head and back into your heart. Excuse me, coffee. Sorry about that. 40, Visionary. You're learning to synthesize all of your creative ideas into action. 3, self-love. You're learning that your capacity to love others is directly related to your ability to love yourself. And 24, authentic self-expression. Be true to who you really are, and your life will change in the most amazing of ways. Oh. We're going to pull from the Lover's Oracle too, just to get one of those. 34, Source. Your connection to Source is the light and love that shines through you and leads the way. 47, Universal Mind. You're about to receive the solution to your problem or concern. And there's that one again, popping up. Power struggle. 41, you may be involved in a power struggle between 2 or more people. All right, Cancer, moving right along with the Lover's Oracle. Let's see what else we got. Oh, wow. Balance. Big, big, big message, right? There's the yin-yang. Balance. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. Oh, nice. Acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times, we must accept things as they are. No point in trying to change that which is beyond your control. True. Kind of like the serenity prayer, right? It's kind of like that prayer avoids force in a way. Passion, magnetic, seductive quality that surrounds you at the moment. And it says enjoy it. And we will get Soul's Evolution to close out your reading. Unless we get a hard card, and then we will clarify it. Soul's Evolution. Cancer. Adversity, I accept the challenges. That challenges are the best way to learn. Death, I'm learning endings are nearly beginnings. Trust, I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. I trust that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. And failure, I understand a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. Freedom, I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. And last but not least, courage. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. On the bottom of the deck, I have surrender. I can release my need to control. So there you go, Cancer. If you want a private reading, I do have those available. Check out the description box below, and that will get you connected with that. Otherwise, please like, share, and subscribe. And thank you for joining me today. Sending you love and light. Bye-bye.